Finding someone a new home is an immense privilege, but it comes with responsibilities. You need to make a good first impression.
Oh, my word.
Good gracious. Isn't it gorgeous?
And help keep the search on track.
I am meant to be the head, but I find that I'm getting emotionally attached to the properties we see.
But if you must veer off course,
I'm not very good at listening, and how could I not show you this one?
make sure it's worth it.
I take it back. So far. Did I do the right thing not to listen?
Dorset, where dramatic cliff tops give way to quiet country lanes. A place of picture-perfect villages and more than 50,000 thatch roofs. Relocating to the countryside could be compared to a game of chess. You need foresight, a strategy, and of course an end game. And if you're thinking of making the move to lovely Dorset, the undisputed king of the thatch, from where I'm standing, that looks like a checkmate move. Positioned on the southern coast and flanked by the English Channel is the county of Dorset. Once immortalised by the author Thomas Hardy, the county's evocative landscapes continue to inspire. More recently, as the backdrop to ITV's hit drama Broadchurch, filmed near the town of Bridport.
I first came down in 2012 and was just blown away by the amount of artists locally that we have here. It's vibrant, full of life, full of great people, best place to live.
The fishing harbour of West Bay is known for having one of the best views of the Jurassic Coast, the only UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site in England.
What I love about living in Dorset is, first of all, the natural beauty that we're surrounded by. You've got the sea here, you've got the hills, the cliff tops. There's also the little hidden gems that you come across.
One not quite hidden gem is Colmers Hill, whose striking silhouette, rising 417 feet above the village of Simonsbury, is one of Dorset's most iconic sites. So, whether you're searching for inspiration for your next novel, or you just want to enjoy some gorgeous scenery, Dorset is a place where every view could be the start of a new chapter. After spending her working life in the heart of the city, today's house hunter has come to us for help finding her new home, here in the Dorset countryside.
Hello, I'm Jane, and I'm looking forward to escaping to the country, to Dorset. This is where I lived, or rather, this is the park near my flat, where I've lived for 18 years.
Surrey-born Jane has spent over 40 years building her life and career in London. Now, with retirement approaching from her NHS management consultancy role, Jane has enlisted the help of big sister Jill to find a new property and start a new life outside of the city.
Walked into the office today after a very busy commute. I'm not going to miss the crowds, the noise, queuing, standing on the tube or on buses. This is the last but one time I will have to go to work, and I'm looking forward to the peaceful countryside.
It's taken me quite a while to land on Dorset. I have family in the southeast and London and friends, and I have friends in the southwest, and I wanted somewhere that was beautiful, near the sea.
And when it comes to big decisions like this, it's no surprise that everyone's got something to say.
Originally, when Jane first mentioned that she wanted to move out of London, the family were genuinely worried about where she'd end up. So when she mooted the idea of Dorset, that was absolutely brilliant because it's accessible, it's a lovely county, there's lots to do down here, and I'm happy to go along with Jane and have a look and see what we find.
For her budget of £425,000, Jane is chasing somewhere with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a pretty outlook, and after nearly 4 decades of living in a flat, she's desperate for her very own garden. Ideally, she wants the same bright, modern feel she enjoys now, with chocolate box cottages a big no-no. In the land where period thatches are found at every turn, wish me luck.
I love house hunting in Dorset because the seascapes are just as beautiful as the landscapes, and there are plenty of lovely homes too. The thing that struck me about this hunt though is how fast it's all happening for Jane, and I do hope she's ready to make this move.
We're starting in the west of the county, 10 miles inland, in the popular village of Corscombe. But before we talk houses, I want to get to know the sisters a little better.
So, Jill and Jane, Dorset is looking and sounding quite wonderful at the moment, isn't it?
Glorious, glorious today.
How long have you been wanting to make the move here?
Well, I retired recently, so that was always the plan, retire and move.
And when you say recently, how recently do we mean?
10 days ago.
You really have, literally,
Okay.
I'm done. So, Jill, you're the big sister.
I am, yes.
I'm a big sister. It comes with responsibilities, doesn't it?
It does, and a certain level of bossiness that's not always appreciated.
Yes, that resonates with me as well. So what is your role then over the next couple of days?
The second pair of eyes, actually, and trying not to impose my views too strongly on her, which is very difficult because we're a very opinionated family, but I think I know my place, Ginny. It's to support Jane, really.
Are there certain things that you really want when it comes to the move, certain things that you're looking for?
I'm looking for a much quieter life, but still an active life. So I guess I'd like to be in a community, other people around, but with immediate access to glorious countryside and wildlife.
I mean, just standing here on the village green with the brook and the birds, is this the kind of place you had in mind?
Yes, I mean, this is exactly the sort of place. I mean, gorgeous.
Well, I'm really pleased you like this village, actually, with its little village pub over there and the babbling brook, because the first house I want to show you is actually within walking distance.
Oh,
you could walk down there.
Oh, that's perfect. Absolute perfect. It's a dream being within walking distance of a pub. So.
Well, you are raring to go. You retired only 10 days ago. Should we go and take a look at some fantastic houses? That would be brilliant.
please.
Come on,
Thank you.
this way.
Corscombe may look like a quiet village, but with its period properties and tranquil surroundings, there's a real buzz to life here. The village hall hosts a wide range of community events, while the local pub puts on Skittles nights, a book club and plenty of live music. Throw in a network of scenic footpaths leading out into the countryside and you've got the ideal setting for our first property tour.
So I think we'll settle just about here because the house I want you to look at is right in front of us.
Oh, it's pretty. It's gorgeous, and I love the colours. It's just, and I just glimpse through there might be a rather nice view. It looks lovely.
It's really quaint. It looks nicely looked after. All depends what it looks like inside.
Yeah.
Well, should we go and explore it and find out?
I'm wondering how low those ceilings are upstairs, but we'll soon find out.
Well, come on, one of us might have to duck, I'm not sure.
Oh, that'll be me then.
The oldest part of this end of terrace home dates back to the 1590s, when Queen Elizabeth I was on the throne. Just 3 years ago, the current owners gave it a full refurbishment, lovingly restoring everything from the windows to the original stone flooring.
So come on in.
Oh my word.
Good gracious.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Look at that fireplace.
It is so cosy.
And the flagstone.
And you can just see the history in this house,
Oh,
can't you?
totally. And,
absolutely beautiful. And it's quite a big room.
it is big. I mean, look at this.
Yes, should we turn to this
Yeah.
lovely panelling feature?
Yes.
Because this is a 2-bedroom property, but
Okay.
actually you have a third bed.
Oh, no.
Yes! It's a fantastically comfy double bed that folds down.
It's sort of genius, isn't it?
It's so good.
You've got to admire the inventiveness. But now let's turn our attention to the kitchen, which, along with the downstairs bathroom, sits in the newest part of the property, added around 15 years ago.
Lots of space in here as well and a really different vibe.
Totally. I love this. Haven't they done it nicely?
Isn't this lovely? It's so unusual. Look at the stained glass on that cabinet.
I know, I know.
It is absolutely beautiful.
This is a large space, and the way they've done it, it feels warm and cosy. I like it.
Upstairs is just as warm and cosy, with 2 double bedrooms, as I mentioned earlier. The family bathroom is sleek and modern, letting the character of this period property shine through in the bedrooms instead.
Nice size. This is a big bed, and I noticed there's a cupboard out there.
Yeah.
It's
Is that the wardrobe space? Because there isn't a wardrobe in here.
Yeah, there is. That is the main wardrobe space.
Yeah.
So it's tighter upstairs.
Yes,
space-wise. You're back in
yes.
the old part of the house, and
Yes.
you've got all the history here, the thick walls.
But it's still a perfectly reasonable size.
well, they've got
actually.
2 big chests
Two
here.
big chests. Lovely deep windowsill.
I know, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And let's not forget the outside space, which is surprisingly generous for a property of this size. There's a smart wooden deck overlooking a lawn and framed by mature trees.
You'll be buying a lawnmower.
Plus a sizable vegetable patch with its own summer house.
Raised beds are such a good idea.
They're good, aren't they?
That's just easy.
Oh, this is sweet.
The path leads down to the stream we pass by when walking through the village.
I could follow this course of this to the pub.
Then another stretch of lawn with sweeping views across the surrounding farmland and to the neighbouring field of llamas.
This is absolutely extraordinary.
I don't think I'm speaking out of turn when I say this might be just a bit more space than Jane's used to in London.
So, Jane, I know you're quite keen to do some volunteering. Does that extend to a spot of llama wrangling?
Except that they don't appear terribly friendly. But, you know,
They're really
perhaps
snooty,
food.
aren't they? So, how are you feeling?
Well, I mean, for a first house, this is spectacular. So I'm feeling very happy, thank you.
Now, I'm sure you know what question I'm going to ask you now. How much do you think this property is on the market for? So, who's going to go first?
I'm going to go first. It is a beautiful property with a large garden. I'm going to go towards the top of my budget, 400,000.
Okay.
Well, I'll go higher. I'll say 410.
So £410,000,
Yes.
£400,000,
Yes.
and for the property that really gets you with a big punch in the gut and feels like home, you could go to £425,000.
Yes, yes.
And that's what this property is on the market for.
I thought we were being optimistic.
Yes, I understand
yes.
your optimism,
Yes.
though,
Yes.
and I'm fully
Yes.
down with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right at the top of Jane's budget, this extended period home has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It's beautifully presented throughout with extensive gardens, lovely views and a vibrant village right on the doorstep.
I particularly like the cosy front room with the log burner and then the contrast of the modern kitchen. But this is only property 1 so far. You've got to remember that this is the top of her budget, so there's a natural caution perhaps.
It is in a beautiful village and it looks out onto beautiful countryside, and that was one of my criteria, to have a view and a vista, and it does. However, I think I need things to compare it with before fully opting for it, but it feels good sitting here.
With the 9 to 5 behind her, Jane's move from the capital is more than just a change of scenery. It's a shift in lifestyle. And while the Dorset countryside promises peace and quiet, she's also hoping to feel connected and make the most of what this beautiful county offers. So we're sending Jane and Jill to the town of Beaminster. Located just 7 miles from the coast in the heart of the Dorset national landscape, it's home to a thriving market square and high street.
We've got independent shops and people come out and use those shops every day. They come to the bakers, they come to the butchers, they come and get their veg off me. So it's just a great town that people use.
Beaminster is also known for its annual Festival of Music and the Arts, which showcases both local and international artists.
It's been going for 28 years and it really punches above its weight for such a little town. It runs for about 8 days, but people are coming and going all day long, and then they might be stopping in the restaurants to have dinner or lunch, so there's a terrific buzz.
The town has a strong sense of togetherness, and nowhere is that spirit more evident than in the CB3 community bus service, a volunteer-run Saturday service that runs between the villages and the local towns.
We connect our communities, and we have been going for 7 years. And this is a service that people are proud of, I'm delighted to say, and it's still going, fortunately.
Much like the volunteers who generously give their time to the local bus service, Jane is also keen to contribute to her new surroundings when she moves. So the sisters are heading to the nearby village of Broad Windsor. There, residents rallied to save their village shop, and 13 years on, it's run by a dedicated team of volunteers.
Hi Jane, welcome to Broad Windsor Community Stores.
Thank you very much.
When did it start, this shop?
Our shop has been open since 2013. It's everything to the village.
I'm sure it is. And what's the qualification for volunteering?
A sense of humour.
Goodwill?
Goodwill to people, mucking in. Anybody can volunteer.
I think it's fantastic. Yeah. I really do.
Yeah.
And if you're new to the area, it hopefully be a way of getting to know people.
Absolutely.
This shop tries to be, as much as we can, all things to all people. We have elderly who come in who maybe don't drive, students that come in who have been volunteering as part of the Duke of Edinburgh Award. It's just a really good community hub.
Yes.
We'd be lost without it.
It sounds fantastic.
Beaminster and its surrounding villages seem like an area where people come together to build a supportive, welcoming place to live. Whether it's live music, a Saturday bus ride, or picking up a pint of milk, everyone feels at home. Now we just need to find an actual bricks and mortar home for Jane. Our next stop on this Dorset property tour is on the outskirts of the village of Milburn St Andrew. Located midway between the towns of Dorchester and Blandford Forum, in the centre of the county, Milburn St Andrew is home to around 1,000 residents. Amenities here include a pub, a doctor's surgery and a local shop. The village hall also hosts events for a Dorset-based charity that brings live performances to rural communities. So once Jane's had her fill of theatre or even a bit of opera, it would be just a short 10-minute walk home to our second property.
So if the last house was all about sort of period charm and a cottage, this is all about space.
Yes. I can see it. It looks huge.
It is.
It looks very big.
The views from the house are absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it's very open all the way round, isn't it?
Lovely. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
So am I.
Shall we go inside? Take a look?
Please. Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Built in the 1920s by Ernest Debenham, yes, him of the department store fame, these cottages would once have housed local dairy workers. But from those modest beginnings, this one has grown into a spacious family home that makes the very best of its beautiful rural setting.
So come on in to the living room and just take a look through that window.
No. Yes, I mean, that's glorious, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Lovely view.
So how do you feel about open plan living? Because that's what you've got here.
I'm fine with open plan living, actually.
Yeah.
My last place was open plan.
Yes.
And this is a big space.
It is. It couldn't be more different.
I know.
To the cottage.
Totally. It's totally different.
No, it's still got the nice fire. No, this is a decent sized room, actually.
You could do a lot with this.
Indeed you could. There's also a choice of 2 dining options here. There's one in the main living area and another beyond the galley kitchen.
What a nice spot to sit there with a cup of tea or coffee in the morning and take a look at your little woods.
Yes, lovely.
Very pretty, isn't it?
It's very pretty. It's totally a good size, and it's mostly grass, which suits me at the moment.
Yes.
Until I learn a bit more.
So you get your fingers green.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm leaving Jane and Jill to explore upstairs by themselves. They'll find 4 bedrooms in total, meaning loads of room for hosting family and friends. The first of these bedrooms can be found on the first floor.
It's a fireplace. It's
That's
quirky.
Slightly odd angle,
Yes.
but certainly a feature of that room.
Yes.
Oh, this must be the main bathroom.
It's a big bathroom.
Oh, look, it looks big up here. Lovely window.
Yeah, that is nice.
That's a feature, isn't it?
Jane's former home in London was just under 1,000 square feet. But here, there's over 50% more space, with the 3 remaining bedrooms found on the second floor.
Oh, look, Jane, there's a lovely large landing.
Yes, I like landings.
This looks like the master because it's got an ensuite. It's not a
Oh,
bad
look at
size.
that view. I mean, honestly, that's just panoramic. It literally is.
You can see for miles, can't you?
Yes, an ensuite, yep. It's a nice sized room.
2
So-
smaller bedrooms here.
And now this looks like they're using it as a dressing room, but it's actually quite a big bedroom. Another reasonable sized bedroom, enough for 2 singles.
The rear garden is 60 metres long, with a gate at the end opening into a small private woodland that Jane would have access to. On the lawn, there's space for a veg patch and a separate annex, which is currently used as a gym. Sadly, there are no llamas for neighbours here, just far-reaching views of the surrounding countryside.
Well, if you thought the last garden was big, I present to you the garden with woods at the end. So in terms of size, I know it's big, but it does seem fairly manageable to me.
I agree. I mean, a lawnmower, definitely.
I'm going to ask you both to guess what this property is on the market for.
I'm going to take a punt on this and say 385,000.
OK.
I think I'm going to go a bit higher. I'm going to say 395.
OK. It's on the market for £415,000.
Oh, we're way out.
We're
Yes,
so
we're-
hopeless at this, honestly.
We're hopeless, and I think we're being over-optimistic as
I know,
well.
I'm all right.
This former dairy workers' cottage comes in £10,000 under budget and offers modern living with lots of space to spare. There's an open plan living area downstairs, 4 bedrooms and a generous garden, all set on the edge of a popular village.
Seeing this house has shifted my priorities a little. It's got the most wonderful panoramic views, and yet it hasn't sort of grabbed me. The downstairs, in proportion to the upstairs, is a bit small, and the upstairs is too big. There's a lack of balance, which I think the first one this morning had.
I agree with Jane. I think this is too big for her, actually. I think most of the time she'd be rattling round here. So this hasn't grabbed you, has it?
It hasn't grabbed me, despite the views, which have grabbed me, actually. They're spectacular.
At the end of our first day of house hunting, I'm taking Jill and keen walker Jane to Thorncombe Woods to wind down and catch the brief beauty of bluebell season.
It's quite a different end of the day to how you'd be ending your day in London here.
Yes.
Such a big contrast to where you are. Do you think you could get used to this?
I can get used to this. I mean, even when I was in London, I used to take myself off to the country and have a have a long walk on a Sunday. So I do love this. I love the peace.
Jill, can you imagine your sister here?
Yes, I can. I've been very impressed by this feeling of community in the villages we've been to, the friendliness of the people, the fact there's so many activities.
Totally, and the contrast between the two houses today was, was huge. And it really helped me to begin to hone down. No, I don't want 4 bedrooms. I don't want a huge house. I don't need a huge house. So, yes, I'm really excited about tomorrow.
Okay, well, who knows what it will bring? I do, but I'm not going to tell you until tomorrow.
If, like Jane, you want to embrace a new life in Dorset, here's what you need to know about its property market. Detached homes here come at a premium, averaging just over £528,000, which is around 20% higher than the national figure of £438,000. But compared to Hampshire, just to the north, and better place for London, Dorset is noticeably more affordable. So it's a question of direction, towards the capital's call or the quiet charm of the southwest. If you're at the stage of wanting to get to know Dorset a little better before committing to a move here, you could consider a back-to-nature retreat in this luxurious shepherd's hut. It's situated on a private lake not far from Beminster, with prices starting at £149 a night for 2 people. Budding homeowners might like this semi-detached cottage, which is full of character features, plus 2 bedrooms and a cute raised deck at the rear. Located in a small village, surrounded by countryside, it's available for £295,000. Or if you've got big countryside dreams and a budget to match, this former farmhouse in the village of Mosterton is beautifully presented throughout. With 4 bedrooms, a conservatory, and even a separate 1-bedroom cottage on site, it could be yours for £800,000.
After experiencing some community spirit and 2 very different properties yesterday, I do get a sense that Jane is really starting to be able to picture what life here in Dorset could be like for her. And there is still so much to see and do, including a very special mystery house in a very special place.
Our last stop is in the village of Milton Abbas. Sitting in a pretty wooded valley, this neat collection of whitewashed cob and thatch cottages must be one of the most picture-perfect villages in Dorset. With scenery this beautiful, you'll wish you had your camera handy, but honestly, a leisurely stroll through the village is more than enough.
Welcome to Milton Abbas.
I've never seen, I suppose it's a village quite like this.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? And it has a really interesting history. It was built in the 1770s. The first Earl of Dorchester had a village that was blocking his view, which he didn't like. So he enlisted the help of architects, of Capability Brown, the famous gardener, to plan a village, to rehome the villagers too. And this is the result, Milton Abbas.
Well,
Gosh.
I mean, I hope the villagers were pleased because, I mean, it's fantastic.
It's extraordinary, isn't it?
Yes.
When you think it's been here all that time.
Yes.
Look, I'm going to let you just have a wander and take it in. There's so much to see. And I'm going to go and get the mystery house ready. See you soon.
Lovely. See you soon. Thank you.
So far on this property search, we focused on showing Jane homes that gave her the most space for the budget. When it came to the houses, big didn't always mean better.
I'm bringing the focus back to Jane with this property, which I think could absolutely capture her heart. Yes, it is small, but it is absolutely charming.
The outside area, however, is a different matter.
Now, gardens have been a bit of a theme this week with Jane's search, haven't they? And they are definitely getting larger. I think she might need a bit of help to mow this one. But how could I have not shown it to her? I mean, you just can't get more escape to the country than this, can you?
think I found my happy place. Their village walk complete, the moment has come to reveal this perfectly proportioned home to Jane and Jill.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Now, I know, Jane, that you were quite adamant that you didn't want a chocolate box cottage. I'm not very good at listening, and how could I not show you this one?
No, it's beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Now, some of the houses are now single dwellings, but this one is, as it would have been originally, it would have been built to house 2 families. They don't use the front door anymore, though. Each has its own separate entrance at the side.
You would never guess it was 2 houses from the front. But yes, I'm looking forward to having a look.
Should we go inside?
Lovely,
Yes,
thank you.
This Grade 2 listed semi-detached cottage on the main street of the village has only just hit the market. It shares access to the front door with the neighbouring property, but the current owners of this half of the house prefer to use the entrance at the side.
So come on in. And I think the phrase I would use for this property is small but perfectly formed.
Well, the kitchen certainly, isn't it? Isn't it? It's delightful.
Beautifully, beautifully done up.
Yes, yes.
Lovely range again, nice new work surfaces.
I think this is a really sort of pretty kitchen. Is it big enough for you?
Oh yes, I mean definitely, and it's actually quite a social kitchen as well.
It's got a charm about it, hasn't it?
Oh no,
It
it's
has,
very
yeah.
charming.
It's sweet.
I take it back.
So far. Did I do the right thing not to listen?
There's a first time for everything. But now we're stepping into the original part of the property, a classic example of a modest 2-up, 2-down home, typical of its time.
So you've got this super cute living space. I love it in here. I think it's really,
Yes,
really
no,
pretty.
it is.
And it's got a lovely flow into a cosy living room. But look at this. How is this for a fireplace?
Spectacular, and what a wood burner.
What a sweet room.
And look at that, was that
It would have been a little bread oven. You know,
sweet?
It's stunning.
What I really love about this is the high ceilings.
Yes.
Dare I say, it just makes things feel airy and lighter, and I really like that.
I think it's charming.
You're meant to be the head here now, Jill. So what's the head saying?
No, well, it's interesting in that I am meant to be the head, but I find that I'm getting emotionally attached to the properties we see.
If Jane doesn't go for it, it sounds like Jill certainly will. In this property, the bathroom is located downstairs, while upstairs there are 2 double bedrooms.
And do you think this is the main bedroom?
I think so. Oh, look, another fireplace. It's a nice size double.
Lovely view.
Yes.
And do you know the ceiling's high enough?
Have you ducked on the door?
No,
I don't think you have.
No, I'm not that tall, Jane, but
Every now and again, houses come along on this show that I can picture myself living in, and this is definitely one of them. But the question is, can Jane?
Oh, this is sweet. What a good use of space.
this is quite a big bedroom.
It
isn't
is.
it? You
And-
could have big wardrobes here if you wanted
Actually,
to.
you could do.
Outside, it is a garden of many parts, with a large elevated lawn cleverly landscaped into a series of practical, usable tiers.
I thought I'd meet you here because I think if this was my house, this is where I'd spend lots of time.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, what a
definitely.
brilliant deck. It's got an outside kitchen, Jane.
And it's going to keep your visitors very fit because come on,
Yes.
follow me. I want
Oh,
to show you
goodness.
something.
Jane was hoping for 3 bedrooms, and while there are only 2 inside the main house, if you're happy to take a short walk uphill, there's a 3rd room waiting, with the best view of all.
So the last few stairs, I know that's the lead to this, your very own woodland hideaway.
Good gracious.
Extraordinary. Can we look in?
Of course, go and have a peep inside, both of you.
Oh, look at this. And somebody's got an office here as well.
There's heating. It's sweet.
Lovely.
It's a gem of a hideaway, but what does it all cost?
OK, well, we've seen the garden, all of it, and of course we've seen the house. So I need you two to put your thinking caps on and give me a price for what you think this one is on the market for.
I am going to go top of the budget of 425.
£425,000. OK, what about you, Jill?
I'm going to say 430,000 and cross my fingers.
Well, I might have some good news for you both, because it's actually under your budget, Jane. It's on the market for £375,000.
I'm astounded. It's absolutely stunning.
This captivating Grade 2 listed cottage comes with 2 bedrooms plus an additional room tucked away in the hidden summer house. It's comfortably within budget, with standout features including the spacious tiered garden and the property's idyllic village setting.
Oh, the mystery house is probably exactly what I didn't particularly want, and yet again, it is proved how mistaken I was. It's small but perfectly formed. With 1 or 2 alterations to parts of the house, I think it could do. I think it's beautiful.
Being close to the sea is something that loads of us dream of, whether that's for adventure, discovery, or just an escape. Or in the case of Charlotte and Angus, all 3.
Hi, I'm Charlotte and this is my partner Angus, and we moved from London in 2022 to this beautiful part of Dorset on the Jurassic coast.
We made the move from London down to Dorset because we'd started a business, and that was a craft fish cannery. We produce a range of ethically sourced British tinned fish.
Inspired by European-style conservus, the couple's business is the first of its kind in the UK. Now stocked in over 200 shops, Sea Sisters is thriving, just like their family life, with the couple raising 2 daughters who inspired the company's name.
I think it's the best place for us to be as a small family. We can literally walk out of our door and we are a few moments walk away from one of the most beautiful hills in Dorset, and that is amazing. It's really special.
They cast their net from East London to Dorset, and I'm here to discover if they've landed the life they're looking for.
The family live in Bridport but run a craft cannery out of the nearby village of Solway Ash, where I'm visiting them today.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi. So nice to meet you both.
And you.
It's a hive of activity in here. What's going on? What are you up to?
So we're producing our hake with garlic and rosemary infused oil and capers today.
Why was this area in particular so important for you to come to start this business?
I mean, we launched our business in Hackney in London, and we knew really quickly that we were having fish sent up from the southwest coast. We just thought it would be really important for us to move closer to the fishes that we were working with.
Because it's something we really need to think about much more, isn't it? The food miles that go into, how our food gets to us.
Yeah, we know that the fish is, particularly the hake, is being landed in Cornwall, and it's only a couple of hours up the road, and it's coming to us. As opposed to those extra 3-4 hours into London.
90% of the fish and seafood that we consume here in the UK is actually imported.
Wow.
So we're not eating any of the incredible fish and seafood that the British waters have to offer. And we're an island, so it's really important for us to shout about local fishes and connect them more in the community.
I haven't tried this kind of range of fish in a can before. I'd love to try some, if that's OK.
Let's go and try some.
OK, fantastic.
In line with their commitment to sustainability, the product packaging is 100% recyclable, with 0 plastics used in the production process too. The couple is continuously experimenting with new recipes, with former chef Angus taking the lead in the kitchen.
So what's on the menu? This looks great.
So we are going to do something with our Cornish hake that we were just producing in the cannery, and we're going to today put it with some focaccia, some aioli, piccolo peppers, and then we're going to grill some asparagus, courgette to go with it.
What's the food scene like down here, Angus? Because at Hackney, of course, where you guys came from in London, it's got such a vibrant food scene.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different food scene. There are things that I miss about Hackney, but here there's a nice marriage between kind of local growers and the restaurants are using their produce.
So no regrets then? I mean, what regrets can you have sitting here surrounded by cherry blossom?
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. And all of our friends come down in the summer and we go camping in the area and they get to, experience Dorset life as well, which is great.
This looks good.
Yum. It's really delicious.
It's so good. That's amazing. And it's so nice to think that the fish literally came from a few miles away from the sea.
Yeah.
It's been great meeting you. Thank you for feeding me. And I know where to send Jane when she makes the move.
That would be great.
We'll have a new friend.
Well, we've seen everything that Dorset has to offer, and now it's time to find out what Jill and Jane made of it. Well, as if we needed another reminder of why you're moving to Dorset. I mean, it's lovely, isn't it?
I know. It is a gorgeous spot.
Shall we have some tea?
Yes,
I
please.
think we need a cup of tea after that.
Yes.
What a
thank
whirlwind it's been for you, Jane. How are you feeling right now?
Very optimistic, actually.
Oh, great. That's so nice to hear. It has been such a breakneck speed, this move. I have pushed you out of your comfort zone. Has anything resonated with you?
Well, I think you've probably guessed which one. It was the Mystery House, of course.
Of course.
The Mystery House was delightful and a lot of options there, I think.
OK. So are there any next steps?
Definitely, I've definitely got to go and see it again.
OK.
I don't 100% know whether it is the one, but I think it's really worth investigating the possibilities.
That property deserves a second look.
I agree.
3 weeks ago, you had a busy, hectic full-time job. 2 weeks ago, you still owned a place in central London. And now in the third week, we're here in this incredible countryside, maybe having found you a home. A remarkably quick journey that you've been on.
Yes. Well, I hope it continues to be quick.
Well, we wish you all the best, absolutely.
Ginny, thank you so much for everything. It's been absolutely brilliant, and thank you for taking the time to...
Thank you. It's been a really lovely experience.
Well, our property search in Dorset is over, and wouldn't you know it, it's the mystery house that has won out once again. It just goes to show that when it comes to making your move, it pays to keep an open mind. We wish Jane all the best with her whirlwind move to Dorset. Join me next time on Escape to the Country. After much consideration, Jane decided the steep garden at the Mystery House wasn't a perfect long-term fit. But her time with us helped narrow her search to the beautiful Beaminster and Bridport area, not far from her first house, where she's still actively looking for her dream home. If you would like to escape to the country in England, Northern Ireland, Scotland or Wales and need our help, why not apply online at bbc.co.uk/take part.